cheating in darts? You'd think a sport based on precision and honour would be scandal-free, right? Well, think again. From sneaky tactics to outright deception, and even some downright bizarre controversies, darts has had its share of jaw-dropping moments. Let's tell you about it all. Leighton Bennett's shocking match-fixing scandal. Leighton Bennett, a name on everyone's lips through the darts world for all the right reasons, is now known for all the wrong ones. At just 18, this teenage prodigy had the darts world right in his grip. But in 2024, during the 2023 Modus Super Series, his career came crashing down with an 8-year ban. The Darts Regulation Authority found Bennett guilty of providing insider information, fixing 4 matches, and obstructing the investigation. This scandal, which came to light after some suspicious betting patterns flagged by the Gambling Commission, has sent shockwaves through the darting community. Bennett's actions didn't even end after his ban. His sponsor, Target Darts, cut ties in a blink and stated, "Integrity, fairness and respect for the game are key values to Target's mission." But how did it come to this? Bennett wasn't just any player. He was a prodigy. At 13, he defeated 16-time world champion Phil Taylor and became the youngest BDO World Youth Champion. And he made headlines and raised hopes for a legendary career. Now, that future lies in ruins. The ban, with an £8,100 fine, means Bennett won't step onto the Oche again until 2032. It's a stunning fall from grace for a player once known as darts' next big thing. Fans and players are divided. While some people, like James Wade, feel the punishment is harsh for someone so young, others, including legends like Michael van Gerwen, have called for strong measures to protect the sport's integrity and honour. Which side are you on? As the dust settles, one thing is clear. Leighton Bennett's story serves as a reminder that no player is bigger than the game. Phil Taylor's Gibraltar Darts Trophy controversy. Even legends aren't immune to drama. In 2013, Phil the Power Taylor, a 16-time world champion, had found himself at the centre of controversy during the Gibraltar Darts Trophy. The drama unfolded when Taylor aimed for double 12, seemingly securing the leg. But during the replays, it was suggested that the dart might have landed outside the target area, sparking accusations of foul play. Fans were quick to weigh in, some even questioning Taylor's sportsmanship. Taylor, who was visibly shaken by the backlash, clearly denied any wrongdoing. "I would never cheat in a million years," he said, standing firm against the allegations. The Professional Darts Corporation backed him up, saying the incident was due to human error by the match officials rather than intentional misconduct. Despite PDC's statement, the controversy didn't end there. The moment became a talking point in darts history, a rare spot in Taylor's otherwise shining career. For a player known for his precision and excellence, the incident was a stark reminder of the pressures of performing under the spotlight. Now tell us, what do you think? Kyle McKinstry and Wessel Nijman's match-fixing scandal. 2020 was a year of shock for the darts community as 2 huge players, Kyle McKinstry from Northern Ireland and Wessel Nijman from the Netherlands, were banned for match-fixing during the Modus A night at the darts event. For McKinstry, the fallout was severe. The 33-year-old was handed an 8-year ban after being found guilty of fixing 2 matches and failing to provide phone records during the investigation. Known for his talent, McKinstry's actions betrayed the sport, leaving fans and officials stunned. Meanwhile, Nijman, who was a rising star at just 20, admitted to having deliberately lost a match 4-0. His cooperation with the investigation earned him some leniency, a 5-year ban. The DRA also mandated that Nijman should participate in anti-corruption education, highlighting their commitment to providing rehabilitation for younger players. The scandal came to light after suspicious betting patterns were flagged during the Modus Live League, which prompted an investigation supported by betting integrity organisations. Both players were first suspended in August 2020, and their subsequent bans marked a turning point in the sport's fight against corruption. The Darts Regulation Authority didn't hold back and made clear that such actions wouldn't be tolerated. These bans sent a strong message. Darts are a game of skill and respect, and there's no room for deception. For McKinstry and Nijman, their decisions cost them their careers and reputations. It was a moment for the sport and the organising committees to reflect and ensure its values remain intact. But the next one didn't need to go such long lengths to cheat. Justin Pipe's Coughgate controversy. Who knew a cough could cause such chaos in a professional level game? In 2017, during the PDC World Darts Championship, Justin Pipe was accused of deliberately coughing to distract Bernie Smith as he prepared to throw for a match-winning double. The moment caught on live TV had fans fuming. Sky Sports' Wayne Mardle didn't mince words, calling Pipe's behaviour despicable. Pipe, however, denied any wrongdoing, claiming, "I would never do something to put another player off." The DRA wasn't convinced. While they didn't conclude that the cough was intentional, they issued Pipe a fine of £3,000 and issued a formal warning for gamesmanship. For Pipe, the controversy remained a hard one to shake off, forever earning its place in darts history as Coughgate. But that's nothing when compared to the Fartgate incident. In November 2018, the darts community was taken aback by an unusual controversy during the Grand Slam of Darts in Wolverhampton. The match between Scotland's Gary Anderson, a two-time world champion, and Dutch player Wesley Harms became infamous not for the gameplay, but for allegations of foul-smelling distractions, promptly called Fartgate by the media. Following Anderson's 10-2 victory, Harms attributed his low performance to a persistent, fragrant smell on stage, saying that Anderson was the source. Harms remarked to Dutch broadcaster RTL 7L, "It'll take me 2 nights to lose this smell from my nose." Anderson, known for his straightforward demeanour, denied the accusation. He said, "If the boy thinks I've farted, he's 1,010% wrong. I swear on my children's lives that it was not my fault." He further suggested that the odour might have originated from the crowd or nearby tables, noting, "Every time I walked past, there was a waft of rotten eggs." The incident sparked widespread amusement and debate within the darts community and beyond. Professional Darts Corporation Chairman Barry Hearn light-heartedly commented, "We've got to get to the bottom of this," acknowledging the unusual nature of the situation. In the days following the match, a few reports emerged suggesting that a security guard had confessed to being the source of the offending smell, thereby absolving both players of any wrongdoing. Fartgate remains one of the most peculiar episodes in professional darts, highlighting the sport's unpredictable and, at times, humorous nature. Michael van Gerwen's accusation against Adrian Lewis. In December 2024, the darts community was abuzz when Michael van Gerwen, a 3-time world champion, publicly accused fellow darts professional Adrian Lewis of persistent gamesmanship throughout his career. Van Gerwen labelled Lewis as the biggest cheater in the sport, alleging that Lewis employed tactics such as talking behind opponents and stomping to disrupt their focus during matches. These allegations shed light on the intense rivalry between Van Gerwen and Lewis, both prominent figures in darts. Van Gerwen's statements suggested that Lewis consistently engaged in behaviour aiming to unsettle his competitors, thereby gaining an unfair advantage. In response, Adrian Lewis, a 2-time world champion, took to social media to address the accusations. He emphasised that he had taken a 21-month break from the Professional Darts Corporation circuit for personal reasons and had no intention of seeking special treatment upon his return. Lewis stated, "I'd never want any handouts, and I'd never ask for one." This public spat reignited their long-standing rivalry and reminded everyone just how intense the mental side of darts can be. Gilbert Ulang's match-fixing scandal. In 2018, Filipino player Gilbert Ulang made headlines for all the wrong reasons. He was handed a 7-year suspension for deliberately losing a match during the 2017 PDC World Darts Championship. Ulang's preliminary round match against Kevin Sim ended in a suspicious 2-0 defeat. Betting patterns raised red flags, prompting an investigation by the DRA. The inquiry revealed that Ulang had intentionally lost the match and fixed the outcome for betting purposes. Following a disciplinary hearing, Ulang's ban was set to last until 2023, along with a £2,500 fine. Darts may be a game of precision, but these scandals show it's also a sport full of drama, rivalries, and an occasional shocking controversy. Which story surprised you the most? Let us know. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.